Hey Dan, heading back to Waverly?
Yeah, same old, same old. I swear, if I had a car, I wouldn't be stuck waiting on this bus every day.
Really? I actually kind of like the bus. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but if I had a car, I wouldn't have to wait for the bus and I wouldn't have to be in here. It's so dirty.
I mean, sure, that's one way to think about it. That was Dan and Mary, two Johns Hopkins students catching the bus back home to Waverly, a neighborhood settled in the heart of north central Baltimore. I'm Persephone, and this is Get Around Better, a podcast about how we move through our cities and what our bus systems say about who we are, what we value, and the kind of future we want. Waverly is a neighborhood where it's important for its residents to get around. With a population of a little bit over 3,000, Waverly has an average walkability score of 83, well above the national average of 48. Walkability is a rating that considers how easy it is for a resident to live without a car. It looks at certain factors such as how close you are to grocery stores, schools, parks, and public transportation. At its core, it's about whether a neighborhood is designed for people rather than vehicles. The contrast is that Waverly's transit score is only about 53. That number reflects how well public transportation serves the area, how frequent, accessible, and reliable those options are. So what does this say? There are a multitude of factors that make a good transportation system. So what are these factors, and how well or how poorly are they applied to Waverly's transportation system? To begin, we have frequency. There are 3 buses that surround the Waverly neighborhood: the 22, the Red City Link, and the 53. These 3 buses connect to a larger network that allow residents to access downtown Baltimore, Towson, and other areas in Baltimore. Let's speak with a Waverly resident and see what they have to say about the transportation system. So how long would you say your average wait for the bus is?
10 minutes.
That's great. And how long would your average ride be?
16 to 15 minutes.
How do you feel about these times?
I feel like they're reasonable.
Would you say that sometimes taking the bus is more or less reasonable than taking a car?
It's more reasonable.
How so?
The bus is free for students, so I wouldn't have to pay for gas.
Thank you so much. Our interviewee raises a lot of good points here. To start, she speaks on the frequency of the buses in Waverly. The frequency of a bus's arrival and departure is a key factor in a seamless integration between the bus and the residents. Better said by Jarrett Walker, frequency is freedom. When residents have access to frequent transportation, they don't have to center their schedule around whether they'll be able to take the bus or not. This helps cultivate a stress-free transportation system for the residents of Waverly. The Red Line specifically is known to be a high-frequency transportation system, running about every 10 to 15 minutes. This is just one way Waverly is able to meet the mark with their transportation system. Interviewee speaks on another aspect of transportation: accessibility. According to her, the bus is often a money-saving, time-saving option, similar to our characters, Dan and Mary. Oftentimes, these rides are at little to no cost to the people who need them. However, a caveat to the high accessibility is that residents often report feeling unsafe or that the transportation systems are dirty. As a rider of Baltimore public transit, the bus often highlights other issues within Baltimore, such as a large, unhoused, and addicted population that often use transportation systems, getting stuck in long traffic jams, or other general delays. Though the system is quite reliable, it could always be improved via the implementation of bus lanes and higher care to the quality and safety of buses themselves. With these adjustments, we could improve the quality of Waverly bus systems.
Well, bye, Mary. That's my stop.
Bye, Dan. Hope I see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in to Get Around Better. I'm your host, Persephone, and I'm tuning